Hello everyone. In this video, I will be showing you how to include a photo gallery in your Jimdo ePortfolio. What we will do to start is click on Add Element and Add Photo Gallery. First, we will click on Browse and we will find the images that we would like to include in our photo gallery. We'll select them and click on Open. You'll see it will list our images right here. Click on Upload. And you'll see it will create our photo gallery with our images displayed here. Now, say for example, I wanted to include a new image in my photo gallery. I would go back to Upload Photo and click on that. Click on Browse and find that image that we also wanted to include. Select it and click on Open. Click on Upload and it will upload our new image to our photo gallery, and it will adjust the image's size accordingly. Now say for example I didn't want to include this image in my photo gallery anymore. I would hover my mouse over the thumbnail of the image I don't want to include anymore, and I would click on the trash can over that image and it will delete that image from my photo gallery. I also have the options of rotating the images either counterclockwise or clockwise. I can click on those. You'll see it rotates it. I can rotate it back. I can also increase the size by adjusting this slider from back and forth. Make it bigger or smaller. I can also increase the spacing between my images by adjusting this slider. Or I can move it to 0 and all my images will be touching. Horizontal view means that it's going to list the images horizontally across the page from left to right. If I click on vertical, you'll see it will list the images from top to bottom. Since this image didn't fit down here, it put it up here and it listed it that way. I can adjust how many columns I have in vertical view to either 2 or 3 or however I would like it to display. I can also increase the spacing between my images. Grid will show the thumbnails of the image. I can increase the size of this image by clicking on the plus sign or decrease the size of the image by clicking on the minus sign. I can click on that and make the images bigger, click on it and make it smaller. Right now the images are displayed in cozy mode. That gives it this nice border with a little bit of space. If I click on compact, you'll see it will remove the border and squish these images together as close as possible. If I click on comfortable, it will include the border now, but it won't have that spacing between that we had on cozy. And slideshow is our last option. Slideshow is a gallery slideshow. As you can see, it switches between the images. I can either click on these arrows to move through it, or it can move on its own. Using this slider right here, I can adjust how fast the images switch from one picture to the next. Right now it's set to 4 seconds. I can switch it to 6. I can switch it to 9. It's however you would like it to display. You can click on Preview Thumbnails. Right now it's displaying. If I uncheck that, you'll see it will remove the thumbnails from beneath this image. You can bring it back and you'll see it has those thumbnails beneath it. I would recommend having the thumbnails under your image if you are displaying images for a math assignment, so your teacher can see that you have multiple assignments listed. Autoplay is an option you can use so that when someone visits your page, it will immediately start flipping through your slideshow. If you leave this box checked, it will flip through the slideshow once someone visits the page. If you uncheck the box, the person who visits your page will have to click on these arrows to go from one image to the next. It's however you would like it to display on your ePortfolio. If you click on dark, you'll see that these arrows are white with a dark circle. If you click on light, it will switch it so it's a white circle with black arrows. Also, it's just to whatever is your liking. And once you're done making your photo gallery, click on Save as always. And that is how you create a photo gallery in Jimdo. I hope this has been helpful, and I will see you all in the next video.